It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. In motion, Aguilar. A quick pass out to Aguilar. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Made the quick throw there outside the numbers, and you can feel the thought process. They just wanted to get in his hands and let him make a play. But how about the job they did defensively to keep him bottled up? Instead, they tackle him for a loss.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And running with power here. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
They went for the deep shot early, and that's fine, but I don't think it was the right target to throw it to. You had 3 other guys sprinting downfield, and I thought 2 of them were open. Could have avoided an interception there by attacking a different player in coverage.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Purdy buying time to his left. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This would be a critical call.
And they'll get this down to the 10. Shotgun now with Purdy. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Touchdown! Juwan Jennings from 8 yards out. And the Niners are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Jake Moody now for the point after. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Ravens 0.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Yo.
Here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. 3rd down and 1. As they've got it as we resume action. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
To throw is Jackson. Going for Bateman. He's got him on the out route. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now Lamar changing the play. He'll buy some time right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They go play action now. Jackson, they'll roll him out right. Pass taken, and he caught it up. And that is going to skip out of bounds. So a break there for sure. They'll hold on to the possession at the 5-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one. Best part, because it went out of bounds, they retained possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Change it.
It's caught by Aguilar. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Nelson Aguilar from 8 yards out. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see, great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Second down and a yard. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Oh, what a juke into space. And, oh, a little spin cycle. Room to run now. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 38 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, we've said it many times. Always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands, and on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go, and when you're an RB1, running back one, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there, but once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Purdy will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Here's Jackson to throw. Now the ball comes loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Purdy now to throw. Flushed out right. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 56 yards. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Moody good with the extra point. And that could be important, as that makes this a 16-point lead. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Go.
Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. Fourth down, straight ahead.
DC ready?
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Ready? Ready, shot. Ready? Shot.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Well, looking deep here for Flowers. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at the 40. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. This one caught by Kittle. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Jackson now. He completes it to Henry. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
You turned it.
Now it's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Report.
Play action. It's Jackson. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. On target to his man, likely. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Middle. Returned it. Shut up.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That is caught. He'll have the first down and then some. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for two.
Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
Shut up.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Purdy from the gun. This is Jennings. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 90 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
First down, 49ers.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, 29 yards. And the 49ers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. They'll try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So here's Mooney back out there now to send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end...
And that's caught inside the 35. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That's good for 28 yards.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely from a yard out. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he will have a Niners 1st down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has. Percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Throwing here, Purdy. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on 3rd. Out of the gun, Purdy. Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw it than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. Connecting with Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. This is 1st and 10. Jackson. Flush to his right. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, He stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here's Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the Niners will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final first down. They got it and then some. And if they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them a victory.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
Hey, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out